And welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here, and welcome to a Resin Mold Express video. So we're playing with September's box, and we're going to be doing number 1, which is the Perpetual calendar mold set. So that's what we're going to do. I am going to use the colours that they give. I'm going to bring in, I think, one of my own. Do you know what? I think I might bring in this bronze. So, have no idea how this goes together. I am intrigued though, I'm not gonna lie. I'm very intrigued. But we're just gonna do it. Let's take that out of the packaging. Oh, I tell you what, I don't think there's enough left. There's a little bit. I might use that colour actually. No. Do you know what, I might mix them two together because that is like literally just about gone. Now that's for these bits. Oh, do I need another colour? I think so. I need a, right, let me see what I think I need. 1, 2, 3, 4 colours, and then for the bit, this bit, I think for this bit I want like I'm thinking of pearl white, and I think I might get a blue. So let me just grab them and I'll be back. Right, okay, we're back. So this mould holds 450 mils. So I need 225 mils of each. I am using this resin. It's just epoxy resin 1-on-1. And I bought this because it is food safe, but I'm not using it for food today. So yeah, I'm really liking it. I've found a couple of resins now that I've really liked. So yeah, okay, right, so I'm just going to pour up to the 2. Do you know what I'm going to do? Just over, I think, so 2. Let me just need a little bit more. Right, there we go. Oh, need to hit that off. Right, so I've poured 230. So we want, the next bit I need to pour will be up to 460, so just over, because then hopefully so 460, so it's quite a big chunk of resin. Yeah, about that. Right, okay, so that is the amount of resin that we need. Now what I'm going to do, let me just grab a wipe just to wipe my the resin off my glove. Just gonna grab a spatula, okay, and then we're gonna mix all of this together. By the looks of it, it doesn't say how much for each part, so that is going to be guesswork. I'm thinking if we do the colours first, because what I might do is do like a marbled effect for the rest of it if we have any left over, because I've only done just enough to do the whole thing. So I think that might be the way to go. So let's get this mixed up. I'm going to get some little tubs for these, and then we'll come back. Okay, so this is just about mixed up, and I've got myself a couple of pots here. Now I am going to run this through the bubble remover, because I really do find that the bubble remover helps a lot. I'm just going to move the 2 little cats because it's so cute. So I'm thinking that for the white I will need to mix it into a couple of cups for that. Now for these bits, I reckon we're not going to need a lot at all. So I reckon maybe for the outer one, I'm going to go to 1 1/4, well, just over 1 ounce. Then the next colour, let's do a full ounce. Okay, so there's that. The next colour, let's do just under, actually I'll just do another ounce. Okay, so there's that one. And then that middle one, I reckon we only need the smallest amount. So that'll do. Right, okay, so that means they're ready to mix my colours in. Oh, do you know what? I'm gonna add, oh, that was probably a bit too much in that one. I'm gonna add just a little bit more to these because I don't want it to be where we don't have enough. Right, okay. But then I could always mix in a bit of white, I suppose. Now, I'm sort of trying to work out what I want to do. Right, do you know what? Let's mix up the white because I'm a bit conscious that this is I have put a generous amount in there. Probably put way too much in actually, but I'll take a little bit out. It's on the top, so we can. Right. This is. I don't want it to like do a flash cure on me, so I want to get this done, mixed in, and then split as soon as I can. So, right. Making sure it's all nicely mixed in, and then I can get it through the bubble machine. Okay, giving that really good mix because like I said, I really don't want to I don't want it to flash cure. Right, that's stuck together, so we can't use that one. I kind of cleaned it out very well. Right, okay, so let's pour that in. I'm just going to pour it up to the 4. And then, oh, and that one, because I don't want it to bubble over. And then, oh, and then this one. Then that way I don't feel as bad, like hopefully it definitely won't flash cure on us. Now the only thing I'm thinking of is, I don't know if all of this is going to make like fit in my bubble remover. I do want a vacuum chamber or a pressure pot. I think a pressure pot more than a vacuum one. So that'll make life so much easier. Right, okay. Let's just do that. Making sure to get all of that out, which we just about have. Right, okay, so I'm going to take the lid off this, and then we're just going to pop these in here like that. Okay, do you know what, I'm just going to start it, and then let's grab some sticks. So we're going to have, I think, the days of the week, it's going to be blue. So let's put the blue in. Okay, mix that up. Like that, making sure all the powder is done. Now I do need to keep an eye on the machine. I am sorry, it is noisy. What I'll do actually, I'll pop you on speed up while I'm mixing these, just so, I'm just double checking, just so that you still get to see it but you don't get the noise. So enjoy this bit and I'll be back in a minute. Right then, okay, this is just about to be finished. So I have mixed all my colours. I'm going to just spritz them, just so that any bubbles that rise will come down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the white first, and then move that to one side, and then we're going to pour the calendar bit. So that is what we're going to do. So let's remove that, making sure, yeah, right. And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to spritz my mold with 99% alcohol, and then we're going to, I can already feel this warming up, so I'm glad that I sort of did this. It is a warm day today, which is why I was a bit worried about a flash cure with this. So let's get rid of, really scrape everything out, because as you know I like to use every last bit. So there is that one, and then let's pour this one. Okay, right, I'm going to dome it off camera, just because I haven't got much room to sort of work with. So let's move that off onto my other mat, which is, it's taken the pink with it, which is excellent. Okay, and I'm just going to add some more resin into that, and then that one is done. Perfect. Then our next one, which is this one. So again, I'm going to spritz it. I'm hoping you can see. You can. Excellent. Let's spritz that like that, and then I'm going to grab our white and pour this. Okay. And then again, really scrape this cup and get it all out. That white is lovely. I thought the white would be, I'm not going to use it with the pressed flowers for this, but I was thinking that those butterfly stickers that we got would look nice. Right, okay, just making sure, get that out. And then let's do this one. Okay, I am just going to spray again, making sure, so don't want any bubbles in this. Right, just going to take off. Okay, so let's do the same again. I am going to pour the rest of this off camera, just to the side of me, so that I don't have to come back and move it when it is done. So, and then put that one down there. I'll just pour the rest of this. I think we might have got it. Yeah, so I've used all of that. So I'm just scraping out my white. I know you can't really see me, I'm off camera doing it. Oh, we've gone over, so I have put in a bit too much. Okay, so I'm just going to take some of that out. Sorry, I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm just taking the white that is spilled over, so I did put a bit too much in. Right, okay. I think that should be okay. Taking another sort of chunk out. Right, there we go. Okay, so now that that's done, let's spray this. I'm just going to go in with the middle, and I'm using the bronze colour for that, and I think, have I done just enough? Are we going to have any left over? Yep. So that's the middle. Okay. So I'm just going to do the next one, which is going to be our blue. Now I can't dome this while I'm spraying the alcohol. Okay, so let's just hoping, oh, we've got the right amount, which I think we might have. Actually, I'm thinking we may have a bit too much. Right, okay, so there's that one. Next colour is the pink. So let's get the pink. Okay, I'm going to pour that. Okay, and it looks like just enough. Excellent. Right, and then the last one is our yellow. So again, just going to spray that, and then it's just waiting for it to set up. So we need to look for some extras for these, because we do have extra, which is really good. Yeah, there we go. Right. Oh, gone way. Oh my goodness, Dawn, what was that? What was that? Right. Oh my god, I've made a mess. Ah, do you know what? Honestly, one day, I don't know when, but one day I'll be able to do this without making a mess. Oh, making absolute pig's ear of this. Right, okay. So just want to clean up around the edge as best I can. Right, I think that's okay after making that such a mess. Right, so I'm going to move this off to the side as well. It actually, I need to move these a bit further, otherwise they're not going to fit. There we go. Right, so let me move this and then I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Now, I've got a couple of moulds. Let me just open this, that I'd like to try, and I think we've got enough. So, I've got this Shaker Turtle mould. And I've got this tool mould. So I was interested to see how, because this is a lot smaller than I was expecting it to be, so it'll be interesting to see how big. Right, I think we've got enough in here for the hammer. Okay, you can always pop, like drop a little bit of the white in, I think, if although I don't think we're going to need it. I did get other moulds out, but now I'm thinking that these might be quite good. Trying. Right, there we go. Get every last drop out. So there's that one done. Okay, let's clean that stick off because it can be reused. And then the turtle I'm going to do with the blue. Oh, let's fill that up. Hopefully there is enough. I don't know if this needs to be domed or not, but we've got a little bit left, so I'm going to fill up that screwdriver. Because why not? Oh, look at that. More than enough. Okay. Got a little bit left. Well, do you know what? Let's make some of these little tiny butterflies. Right. Oh, spilling everything. going to use my spatula for this. So what I do is I just sort of put it on and then I squish it in, and then we'll scrape it off. Okay, there we go. And then we're just going to scrape that off like that, and then to clean it we just use tape. Alright, okay, so there's that one. So I'm going to move that to one side, and we're going to move this gorgeous little turtle to one side. Right, okay, what else? Oh, we need to take off the excess on that one. Right, I've still got a little bit in here, so I'm going to actually fill up this one as well, just because there's enough in here. And then let's do blue handles like this. Okay, so just trying to get every last drop. Right, and then I'm going to finish this one up with the pink. But I was hoping it would be a little bit bigger, this one, because I've been making quite stuff. If you've watched my channel, although I don't know when the videos are coming out, I've been making quite a bit of stuff for my dad for his car club, so I thought it'd be quite nice to do some tulle keyrings, but they turned out to be a little bit small. Right, okay, let's have a look. Oh, we'll do a butterfly. I love these butterflies, so let's do that in pink. Okay, and I'm just going to push down, making sure that we've got in every little nook and cranny. There we go. So there's that one. Right, now I do have pocket hooks, or let's see what I've got in here. I've got slides. Oh, I've got another little turtle there, that might be nice. And those maybe. We also have these, which are ideal for earring studs. Oh, I don't know what to do, because we do have the white as well. Right, okay, do you know what, let's move them because I don't want those. Right, I think I want to do, we've done a turtle, so we're not going to do a turtle. Let's do this star, and I'm going to do this in yellow. Okay, there's that one. Now I've got hair clips, so I don't have any yellow hair clips made, so I think this might be a good one to do. So just like this. So it looks like we're going to have a lot of finishing off to do today, which I don't mind. And then might as well do this last one. Okay, and then do you know what I'm going to do? Pour any last little bits in here. Oh. Get rid of that for now. I'm just going to use this. And we're just going to pop that in. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but I found that most of my pocket hearts, when I do this, turn out lovely when I do it this way. So, okay, we will see. Okay. Right, let's scrape all that off. Although I think I'm just probably going to be making a muddy mess. And then let's fill that up with the white. Gorgeous. Right, and then I'm going to do this little pendant in the white, and this got a second exactly the same, which I think will be nice in the white. Right, sorry for the noise, guys. Do you know what, let's just see if we've got enough white to pop in here. I don't think we'll have, but there we go. Actually, I think we might just, it will need trimming and finishing off, but that is completely fine. So there we have it. Now we do have, there's a little bit of colour that sort of fell in, that's why I'm, there we go. Right, okay, so that is all done. So I will be back with you guys on demold, and we will see how everything turns out and how it all goes together, which I'm really excited for. So I will see you then. We're back now. I walked out yesterday and left it in here, and one of my cups, plastic cups, ended up falling in this. So I think, well, I don't know actually what I'm gonna do. I think maybe I need to sand it and just fill that with a bit of UV resin maybe. So we will see. Let's unmold it. So it is still slightly soft, but it is warm here. So that's our numbers. So I will be making use, like highlighting the numbers. That is our months. That is the days, and then that's our moon. How cool is that? So that's that bit. These need a little bit of trimming as well. So, oh my goodness, I'm going to take this out. So there's that bit, and no bubbles, which is always nice to see. Like I said, a little bit of trimming needs to be done, which is fine. Actually, do you know what? I'm just going to use my scissors, and then when I get my nail file out to file that other bit down. I can't believe that I hadn't noticed. I had thought I left the door open yesterday and went down to the house to sort a few of the bits out. So anyway, it is what it is. Right, and then we've got this bit as well. So again, this bit's got a lot that needs trimming. So let's trim around this. I think it was because I kept on spraying it with alcohol to get any bubbles out, which there is no bubbles, so I don't mind that I have a little bit of trimming to do when there's very little bubbles. I didn't mix the powder very well though, but other than that, how cool is that? So I think, oh, that this goes on there. Obviously we put those in. Look, yeah, it's gonna have to go that way, so they are gonna need thing in. Right, so I did cut one of my things down, but that's not gonna work. I don't wanna, these are too sharp, so they need trimming, because this is actually the top. I never thought about it before, but yeah, this is the top of our piece, so this needs trimming. Much better, much better. And obviously we don't want anyone to sort of hurt themselves, so I'm gonna have to go around the whole thing and just give it a really good trim. So I think I'll trim it all off camera because it's quite a lot to be done. Let's unmold the extras. Let's have a look at them. So first of all, we've got the 2 pocket hearts. Oh my goodness, wow. Oh, look at those. That is gorgeous. And that one, I knew it wouldn't be much, but it looks lovely on the other side. So I use them as pocket hooks. We've got our little flowers. I don't know where I've put my little tub that, not flowers, sorry, butterflies. My little tub that I had these in. So little blue ones. Actually, yes I do. I poured them all in my drawer. They're so cute. So, just going to pop them in like this. I bought these moulds, these little butterfly ones. It came in a pack of 5 from BB Craft. So, which was, yeah, which was awesome. And then I'll just use sellotape to clean that up. Now this is what I wanted to see, because these I want to make into key rings for my dad for his car club. I mean, the hammer looks so cute. Well, the hammer's quite nice. But are they big enough for key rings? That is the question. I mean, that's quite cute as well. Quite like that. Unless, I mean, I could always put a couple on each one, so that, I mean, that's what we could do, but they are actually really cute, and I think, yeah, I think it's going to be quite a good mould. Our turtle, now I'm going to use UV resin to make the lid of this. It's a little shaker one. Oh, he's so cute, and no bubbles, so that's good to know. There's no bubbles on them as well. So I'll make that out of UV resin, and then we'll stick it on and put some sequins or something in. We've got the water ripple star, so that's really nice. We've got these water ripple pendants, which are lovely. I love these pendants. Gorgeous. There we go. Then we've got a butterfly, really nice. I like that. Does need a little bit of trimming, but really pretty. I use them as pocket hooks as well, and I always put a magnet on the back. And then these are hair slides, and again, no bubbles. I think this might be the first time that I haven't got a bubble in. Wow, that is amazing. So they'll get finished off. Yeah, so that is all of our extras. So I think let's pop you on speed up while I make all the extras and I trim all of this. Then we'll come back and we'll put this together. So we'll use our, like, the little screws and everything that comes with it, and we'll get it all put together. So enjoy this bit, and I'll see you in a moment. that is done, so we do have our magnets. These will be pocket hooks, so I'll just put them in an organza bag with a backing card. But for now, I'm just going to pop them on my shelf because my shelves are metal and they can stay up there. We do have 3 necklaces, so we do have 2 of the water ripple diamond shapes. I just file down just a little bit so it sort of hits there. It makes it so much easier in which to put them on. And then we've got the star as well, a water ripple star. I did turn all of these into keychains, and actually I really like how they look, and I think they're perfect, so I will make a couple of batches for my dad so he can sell them at the car shows. So I think they've worked out really well. I didn't do it first time ever. I haven't coated these with resin because they don't need it. There's no micro bubbles or anything in them. Normally I'll get 1 or 2 bubbles, so that's why I tend to coat them. So that I've literally just stuck them on. They didn't need anything else at all. Now in the lamp at the minute I do have the turtle, which just started spilling over. But I think we're all good now. So that's our shaker turtle. So really cute. Love it. No, I think I might turn that into a keychain. And then we have these. So these are ready to go. And then we've got our pieces. So I did end up using paint for them. This one's still slightly wet, but it is completely fine. So, husband is sending me stuff. Anyway, they just go in there like that. And then this goes on here like that. Oh, wrong way around. Wrong way around, Dawn. What are you playing at? Right, I'll be 2 seconds. Right, okay, sorry about that. Husband rang. So he sent me some photos and then he rang. And then he bought me a present. So he's forgiven. He's forgiven. Anyway, let's do this the right way. So, everything needs to be facing it down. So let's do that. Okay. Be careful with that one because it still is wet. Then we're going to pop this over the top. Oh, it looks like I've caught a fly in it. That's what you get for having the doors open. So it came with a little screwdriver and some screws. So let's pop these in like this, and it should be really easy to do. There's one. And then this one. Let's do up here. And then we'll do the other 3. So you need 6 for this. Oh, someone's at my door, I think. Yeah. Although I think they've posted it, whatever it is. Okay. And this one, like that. And they do give you enough screws as well so that you can make 2 of these. Okay, there we go. Actually, yeah, I'm 1 shy of a 3rd one. Okay, right, so that is all screwed together. And it's all put together, so let's put it on today's date, which, now this is going up in October, but I am filming, no, September this is going up in. I'm filming in August the 18th, which is a Monday, and I have no idea what the moon's doing, so we'll say it's a full moon. How cool is that? I like that. I think that's pretty cool. And then we can decorate this up as much as we want. We can do whatever. I've got some amazing DTF stickers for this. So, you know, I think that would be quite nice. But I think I'm just going to leave it there for now. I mean, works beautifully. Never done anything like this before, so yeah, how cool is that? Anyway, let me know guys what you're thinking about this. I think it's quite cool. I think I definitely want to make another one now that I know how it goes together, and really think about the design, so that is something that we will do. It does sound as though work is going on outside somewhere, so I finished this video just in time. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I will catch you guys in the next one. Do keep an eye out because we will be working with the box over the next few weeks. So every Sunday you will see videos from Resin Express. I am not, it's not sponsored by them, but they have given me an affiliate. So in the description box below there is a link to their website. If you use that link to buy anything from their website, then I'll earn a small commission, which helps bring me videos like this to you. But I do pay for all these myself, and I have to say I love them and highly recommend them. I just love their molds. I love their subscription box. It's just so much fun. Anyway, that is it for today. Thank you again for watching. Until next time, please do all take care and happy crafting. Bye.